Go.
Okay, we're doing a reenactment of a huck fin, and we're gonna do chapter 7 and a couple more above chapter 7, probably. So,
I'm Evan, and I'm playing Pat. I'm playing Huck, and Gage is filming.
And I'm gonna be the narrator and etc. characters. So you know what I mean. I'm gonna do some explaining about. Okay, I'm gonna do some explaining about what happens during chapter 7. During chapter 7, Huck he doesn't know that Pap is drunk, and when he sends him out to get a fish, he finds his canoe, his rafty looking canoe, and he hides it in the woods so he can get away somehow. And when he comes back, and after Pap leaves, Huck gets a hole in the wall of the cabin, and he kills a wild boar, and then he takes the blood from that boar and he puts it on the floor to make it look like robbers came in the house and killed him, and he's dead. But really they're not, and that's how chapter 7 is the scene that we did. So. This is chapter 7 of Huck Finn. Okay. Huck is aware of Pap's drunken rage.
Alright, don't stand there palvering all day. Go check if there's some fish on the line.
Oh! Got him.
I got me a fish. Hey, check out that raft over there.
Huck goes upriver and he finds himself a canoe, a raft, and he hides it in the bushes. Meanwhile, Huck heads back to the cabin. After Pap leaves, Huck is back in the cabin, and then he breaks out and uses the wild pig and puts blood on the floor to act like robbers came in and he's dead.
We did a couple scenes from chapter 8, and the first scene is when Huck went off in the woods and was hiding because Pap and Judge Thatcher and Tom and his Aunt Polly, they all thought he was dead, and they were on the raft that we had in the river, and they were saying, "Hey, where'd Huck go?" They were trying to find him, and the rocks that we were throwing, those were the cannonballs that they thought would make his body float to the top of the water. So, thanks.
Now we're doing chapter 8, and Huck has ran away and he's hiding in the woods. And along on the ferry boat is Pap, Judge Thatcher, and some other characters.
Where the heck is that daggone Huck?
Where'd Huck go? Where is Huck?
Come back here, Huck.
Where's Huck?
Where'd they go?
Where is that Huck, boy?
Huck!
On the back of your head, boy?
Huck there! Huck!
All along, Huckleberry's hiding in the woods as he's watching Pap and Judge Thatcher trying to find him on the ferry boat down the river.
Huck! I got some biscuits and gravy for you. They was firing cannons on the water, trying to get my carcass on the top. They thought I was dead.
Okay, the last scene that we did for chapter 8, our last video, was when Huck was on the island after getting away in his canoe, and he was living there for 3 days just eating and living all by himself. And then he was exploring the next day on the 4th day, and he found Jim. And the reason Jim says, "Don't hurt me, I ain't never done no harm to a ghost," is because Jim thought that Huck was a ghost when he was seeing him. So that's the whole reason that behind that part, the quote that we said, that Jim said. So
we're doing a continuation of chapter 8. Huck is spending 3 peaceful days on the island munching on berries and fish, and the next day he starts exploring and he stumbles upon someone.
Hello, Jim.
Don't hurt me. I never done no harm to a ghost. I like dead people. I've done all I could for them.
It's getting to be daylight. Let's get some breakfast. Go on and start the fire.